It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 at home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your boy B High. Radio, shouting, stepping in the building. I got my Midwest partner in this thing. Murphy Lee, what's good with it, boss?
Yeah, St. Louis. You know
Hey.
what up, boy?
Man, feeling good, feeling great, man. I mean, I see you got a new project on deck. This Murphy Lee versus J.E. Back to the basics, man. I mean, tell me a little bit about this thing.
On look back to the basics, John, man. That's an old R&B and Rakim type John right there, man. Just wanted to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people out here copying. You know what I'm saying? And I figured that I could cover that other lane.
That's right.
That non-copying lane. You know what I'm saying? Do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is with that project is I went back to J.E. who did Country Grammar Ride with me, all E.I. He did all our first albums, you know what I'm saying? And me and him just went in the basement for about a month or two and just laid some masterpieces down. You know what I'm saying?
How long was the split between y'all that y'all hadn't worked?
Man, he ain't made no beats in about since like 05.
Oh, so he just got the check and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, he didn't get out of there. He started DJing, you know what I'm saying, like Vegas and all that. Like he was a DJ before he was producing.
Yeah.
So he got into that, but he was doing more other tracks like for Good Charlotte and like, you know what I'm saying? He was going that route and stuff like that. But then he wanted to get back. He started getting a little bug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He started seeing that everybody else, all the producers and stuff like that was kind of copying each other, doing the same thing. So he's like, oh, it's wide open to be unique, you know what I'm saying, to be yourself again. So I think it was just time.
What was it like getting back in the studio with that guy, knowing that he was known for making some of your favorite bangers?
Oh, it was cool, man, because I be in his studio and he ain't the producer, you know what I'm saying? So it was good to see his skills come back in there because he's not a beat maker, you know what I'm saying? He's a straight producer and he get in there and you know what I'm saying? He using everything. He use your dreads to make a beat. Like he do it all, and I appreciate his art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he make you go there. So the whole project is just like me versus the beats. You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes I win, sometimes he win, but when we both win, it's a hit. You know what I'm saying? So it's some hits on there like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's some where I just overdo the beat with these bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then there's some beats that just ain't. I don't care who rap on there. You can't do nothing with that beat. Boy, that beat bang. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
You just try to give it a little justice. That's all you can do because he cold at it, man.
Already being in the game for as long as you done been in this thing. I mean, how you keeping the creativity flowing, man?
Oh man, creativity is every day. You know what I'm saying? When you got knowledge yourself, it's infinite. You know what I'm saying? As far as thinking and doing and what you love, so it's nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? And I think now I've grew up. You know what I'm saying? I hopped out the race. Of that, you know what I'm saying, trying to challenge. Oh, I'm better than you better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out that. Now I'm just going me straight to my fans, you know what I'm saying, making sure I keep feeding them, you know what I'm saying, gain some new ones on the way, you know what I mean, and doing what I love and making sure I don't have to copy off everybody, do what everybody else is doing, make sure I do what I do.
Now, I mean, speaking of doing your own thing, man, I mean, you're a slick mogul on the side too, though.
Oh, yeah, gotta be.
That vape juice, man.
Yeah, man.
Tell me about it.
Oh, man, about a year ago, my mama said get her an e-cigarette for her birthday. You know what I'm saying? And she a heavy smoker, about 3 packs a day. You know what I'm saying? So about a month after that, she was done smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
It was amazing to me. A month after that, some dude came up to me and tried to sell me, I need to get my own juice. I was like, dang, for some reason, all that happened at once. And I'm like, all right, let me go and take heed. You know what I'm saying? I don't turn down nothing but my collar sometimes. And I got into it. You know what I'm saying? A year later, we hear it's called Vape Your Tail Feather.
Yeah.
That's cool. We've been going to like a lot of conventions and stuff like that. I just left a convention in St. Louis. And we doing well, you know what I'm saying? We just got our shipment in probably about a week ago, and now we about to be in stores all over the international. It's everywhere. It's Australia, China's, and you know what I'm saying? Anywhere, you know, vaping is like one of the biggest industries right now, too, you know what I'm saying? So, but we fighting for our rights right now, too, against the tobacco people. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So we in it to win it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to change people's lives. It's about changing lives, man. I'm that type of person.
I mean, how is it going from the entertainment industry into the vape industry, though?
It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about marketing, profit margins, all that the same thing. I'm a heavy medicinal smoker. Yeah. It's right up in that lane with the clouds. You know what I mean? And it's just what it is. We got our own store back in St. Louis. It's called Vape Your Tail Feather Lounge. Yeah. And we just getting it in, man. With the juice, man. We got the premium juice, none of that gas station foolishness.
That's right.
We got the real deal, you know what I'm saying? You know. Hit us, follow us at Vape Your Tail Feather.
I mean, first of all, that's a slick name, but I mean, I can't help but to think about the Shaky Tail Feather. I mean, when y'all brought home the Grammy on that thing. Man.
Yeah, man, that was my first single on my album, man. The last song recorded on my album, actually, you know what I'm saying? And Diddy called and was like, yo, we need a song for the Bad Boy soundtrack. I was like, got him. You gonna like this. You gonna like these. You know what I'm saying? So we got in there, recorded that thing, man. It came out. I can't even explain it, you know what I'm saying? When my son even watched the movie just to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Later, like, dang, that was you. Like,
I mean, because how did you feel when you looked up in your song? It's on the soundtrack, but I mean, that promo, that was a huge movie at that time.
It was all through the movie, too. Like, that was the first time. Like, we've been on a lot of soundtracks, but that was my first time, like, being all through the movie. You know what I'm saying? They played it, like, about 4 or 5 times in the movie in big parts. You know what I'm saying? Action scenes and, you know, I guess dealing with Diddy, man, make it happen, man. Was, you know, Diddy, where you at? Call me.
When y'all brought home the Grammy, though, man, when you got that Grammy for that song, talk to me.
I ain't appreciate it.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I think at that time that was the band and Grammys type of time. We was on our like they doing for the Oscars right now. We was on that heavy back then. So at that time, I don't know if I appreciated it correctly. Then like about what 010 or something like that. My son straight looked at that mug and said, "Daddy, you got a Grammy like Michael Jackson."
Ooh.
Boy, I thought about it like, you know what? Little boy, you smart. In my Cali voice, you smart. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I ain't even trip off of it like that. So now I rock it as a chain.
You a fool,
You hear me? Like, nah, that's some real deal, though. I didn't trip off that accomplishment, and that was big, and that was my first single. Like, people don't realize that I had to wait like 3 months in order to even put it out myself because of the Bad Boy soundtrack. Because I gave that up like that. But that was my baby right there. And shout out to Coco, you know what I'm saying, St. Louis's own producer, man, who gave us that beat. And, man, but yeah, my son made me realize the Grammy type.
Cold, man. I mean, but then you had to hook up with that boy JD, man.
Yeah, man.
What the hook gonna be?
That was one of them, if you can't get Nelly, you'll settle for who, boy? You know what I'm saying? It was one of them jumps where Nelly was so busy at the time, you know what I'm saying? He was like, who else would represent St. Louis but MURHPY, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then JD didn't say no. See, that was the thing right there. Nelly said no, but what if JD would have said no? I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That song changed my life. You know what I'm saying? To be on there with them vets like that, they let the young dude on there. That was I ain't even touched the scene yet. So that was cool to hold the ground like that.
I mean, but being on a team like the St. Lunatics, man.
Yeah.
I mean, all y'all was some hard-hitting guys, man. What was it like being the youngest member of the crew coming up in there and waiting your turn to get busy?
Oh, man, it was it. I started out as a feature.
You
know what I'm saying? Because I was too young to do anything they was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I was just going to be a feature, put on a couple songs. Got on the first couple songs and fought for my rights. You know what I'm saying? End up being in the group. Which is crazy. And it's just, man, from there on, I don't do nothing but learn from them. You know what I'm saying? I'm them four. You know what I'm saying? All in one. I just took from all four of them and built one person. And that's what you got right here. And that's what the difference between St. Lunatics and a lot of groups out there is. We 5 individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times you get groups, everybody sound alike, you know what I'm saying? They supposed, you know, you're a group, I guess you're supposed to sound like a little bit, but we was on our Wu-Tang a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, songs like Air Force Ones, man, because, I mean, the bottom line is y'all featured on each other's bangers. Air Force Ones, Ghetto, and all that good stuff. I mean, tell me, what was it like creating that music with the fam, though?
Some real trendy songs, you know what I'm saying? We was doing at the time, anything that was hot, we was jumping on right quick. First thing come to our mind, when beats come on, first thing come to our mind, we was that. That group ain't no way. If it take too long, it's not right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them came out like that, the whole, you know, it was stuff that we was talking about anyway. Give me 2 pair. We used to walking in like we was serious as everything we was saying. It was something that was going on. You know what I'm saying? It came out to be, you know, a little corny for grown people, but they loved it. You know what I'm saying? And I always thought it was, you know, I always think this type of stuff corny. I'm gonna tell them total 16-bar spitter. I don't even, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like, that was one of the hardest songs for me to write for. It was Air Force Ones, and it's simple.
Are you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, the thing
about
it is, though, y'all were getting in there and jamming, though. I mean, I didn't feel like those were no real gimmicky songs. It just seemed like that's how y'all was jamming.
It was gimmicky because it was about something, like a shoe. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, but the whole creativity of it was, like you said, fun. And that's what we was on right there. We was about the ladies and having fun. You know what I'm saying? We came up from a rough background, from a rough city, and we just didn't want to talk about that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't want to keep bringing that up. We was going to let everybody else do it. You know what I'm saying? We decided that we was going to go this route with it.
Yeah.
But you might find some of the most gangsters humans ever in the group.
Exactly.
But we gonna do it this route real quick and just see, because we know we want ladies first. I'd rather my front row be all ladies than hard legs.
Exactly. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
Coming out of that St. Louis though, man.
Yeah.
What was it like when you look up, man? Nelly done went crazy and sold all these crazy records. Y'all know that it's about to go all the way down. And y'all get to put y'all town on the map at the same time, man.
Yeah.
How did it feel trailblazing for St. Louis like that?
I was big, man. You know what I'm saying? Then sometimes you don't know where you at. We was young. We don't know what we was doing. All we knew is we must have on the St. Louis hat.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm going to rock my St. Louis gear.
That's
and
right.
We didn't think about it like that because we was gone so much and trying to make stuff happen so much.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to make sure that China knew about St. Louis, such knew about St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We'll figure everything else out later. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, being in St. Louis, though, I mean, how did the hometown feel, though? Because, I mean, I know y'all had to be the
like
king
we
of
had
y'all
something.
City.
You know what I'm saying? You know how I feel ATL when y'all got something. You know, when Outkast come out, you got something. Like, this ours. You know, and that JD represents ours. You know, and I think that's what it was. It was the feeling of that it's ours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's 5 of us, 5 popular humans from our city, so everybody knows somebody from our group. So it was just like that in one circle, man. Love, and it's always love. To this day right now, go out, number love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think sometimes in cities when people be talking about their hometown heroes or whatever, and they be like, the city be hating on them. You know, the people want a lot, but just always remember the haters gonna stand out. The love is always there, and they always bigger and in more numbers. But the hate stand out because it's only a couple of. You know what I'm saying? So,
you ain't never lied.
so that's to all the artists, you know what I'm saying, that's coming up in your city. If you feel it and you see the hate, you feel like that, believe me, man, them numbers low. You know what I'm saying? The love, if you got good music and got something good going on, the love always override that.
I can definitely dig that. I mean, how do you feel now coming up in the game and growing up in that thing? What were some of the things that you learned coming up what would you have done differently then that you would do now?
I would have treated it more like an athlete. And when I say that is, I did a lot of business ventures and stuff like that, but I was just young and trying to just do it. I wanted the feeling of that I got my own shop, you know what I'm saying? Like, and not going deep into the business part of it. If you're going to do something, have some love for it, have some knowledge behind it, you know what I'm saying? But treat it like an athlete, which is your span may be you know what I'm saying, average. If you great 4 to 5, 6 years strong, you know what I'm saying? Those are the great ones, you know what I'm saying? And like us, we've been in the game, 18 years now, you know what I'm saying, 17 years. And to even sustain that and to be working from Thursday to Sunday in a different city, you know what I'm saying, to this day right now, and I ain't got nothing but, you only know me from what the hood gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm there, I'm working, but we made sure we did that groundwork then. You know what I'm saying? And I say that to all the up and coming artists too, like, do that groundwork, find your foundation now, so later you can still eat and still sustain. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't love you forever, like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you had that groundwork and have people like, man, I miss you. I want you on that song. Man, that one beat, you should do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
That's how my whole life consists of that. Like, Murph, I want you on that song. You should do a song with such and such. Man, you the one. You know what I'm saying? That comes from foundation. That comes from putting that groundwork in and actually drilling it. You know what I'm saying? And actually building something big.
What is it that keeps you consistently staying down with the music? I see you done brought in the horizon. I mean, air fresheners and all kinds of hustles. Yeah. But now, forget that. What made you decide to open up the hustle and get to the money in other avenues?
You got to. And just like I said, the athlete part of it. I was like, what do you do at 45 when you're a rapper? I just want to know what everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think about my 80s rappers. I be like, what y'all exactly doing? And nowadays, they got a lot of radio stations that drop in that play old school music. So now you're getting a lot of shows in different places too. Yeah. So the shows go forever. But what are you doing? And that's what I thought about. So what am I going to be doing? I'm a young man right now. I got time to do some stuff, but why not do it now? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just on it. I got my own wine. It's called The Best. We got 3 flavors. I got a sparkling Moscato. I got a blackberry. They replace a red wine, you know what I'm saying? And I got a peach wine that's flat, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But that will be coming worldwide very, very soon. We was just in Missouri only. You know what I'm saying? It's Missouri made, it's St. Louis made, you know what I'm saying? But we will be expanding and going to other places so we can get it to everybody because it's fire. It's 11.5 alcohol in it, so it's strong, but it's sweet enough for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And it's fire. It's a dessert wine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a wino. You know, why everybody drink Cristal and all that other stuff. We had wine in the club. People like, what's that bottle? They didn't know what we was drinking. Me and Keywan, my big bro Keywan in the Lunatic. And that's what we on right now. We got our own air freshener. It's called MURHPY. You know what I'm saying? You go to airplayfresh.com and check that out. You can order straight to your doorstep. Also, it offers jobs. So if you know how to sell it, if you a middleman into gas stations or whatever you want to do, you can do that. But it offers jobs. That's kind of why we got into it, because as soon as we found out what they do, we was like, what? Anybody can work. So we just try to find. I got DJs at the crib, got pallets that buy pallets of it. Like they ain't playing. They delivering straight to gas stations, straight to. You know what I'm talking about? The meanest middleman ever, and it makes you a business. I'm not just the entrepreneur. You're the entrepreneur.
Everybody can get their hustle on.
Yeah, so that's what it is, and I don't knock everybody's stuff, but we hired in everybody like blunt pop. I'm talking about strong. I'm talking about 4 squirts. Police bye. Farts gone. Burnt popcorn nada. You know what I'm saying? Anything that stank, it go. I'm talking about we air fresh outside. We get air fresh outside. I'm talking about you spray it outside. You be like, you think you indoor.
Already. So, Murph, it's safe to say though that you only drink the best though. You
right.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm sick of you with these slick names for everything too. Yeah, okay, man. That Vape Your Tail Feather, the best with that liquor, man. I mean, it's off the doggone chain. Everything. When it comes down to the creative process of coming up of how you gonna market everything, how do you do that, man? Because I mean, the best. It's got to be the best.
Got to be the best, and that's how we do it. We link it with the, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on that part of it. That's my part of it.
Yeah.
I like that part of it. Keywan do too. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is with my big brother Keywan, St. Lunatics. People don't know that we same mama, same miss and daddy. Like, and we do everything together. But the best, we always thought about that. We was like, we make sure we get it to the best barber in the city. We make sure the best, you know what I'm saying, bartender, the best beautician, the best. Everything. You know what I'm saying? If you're the best at what you do, you know what I'm saying? We try to put, so when we did our campaign, that's what we had. You know what I'm saying? The best you use, it's yours.
Exactly.
It ain't just mine. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how we go into most of our ventures. It ain't just mine, it's yours too.
What is it like coming up with your brother in the game though, man? Because everybody don't get a chance to keep it in-house like that, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they took me in, man. I was one of them kids that my mama made me go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no choice.
Yeah.
So at one point in time, he didn't want to leave me neither. So I guess it got to that age, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then the friends that he was around didn't get tired of me neither.
Yeah.
See, that's what it be. It be like the friends be irritated by the little brother, you know what I'm saying? Or the parents at the other house be like, who is that little boy around y'all? He can't come down here no more. You know what I'm saying? I was welcome. You know what I'm saying? I think that's because I'm a little mature.
Yeah.
And I'm quiet too, so I sit back and watch and learn, you know what I'm saying? I observe a lot, you know what I'm saying? I knew when to say no, I knew when to go home, you know what I'm saying too. I was 8 and they was out doing wrong. I used to run home like, man, them street lights on, you tripping. But he 12, you know what I'm saying? He like, I don't care, like I'll take that whooping or I don't care. I ran on, you know what I'm saying? Until I got to the 12s and 11s, and then I realized he the 15, 16 now, so now I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Where I were, where you do, I want it all now.
Exactly.
So, you know, I think it grew up fast, but now it got me in a magical place though. That's as a grown up. You know what I'm saying? Him and Nelly was best friends, so it's like that put me in a great place.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that I loved about the St. Lunatics though, man, all of y'all was some players. And y'all made the music for the players, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That Banker with Jazzy Faye, that Love Me Baby, man. That was one of my jumps right there. Tell me what it was like hooking up with that boy Faye and cranking another banker out.
That guy right there, man. He made me realize that I was on another level. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the first producer I worked with outside of our home camp. You know what I'm saying? Anybody from Basement Beats.
Yeah.
When I was recording my album, he was the first one I got with. He got with him before Manny, before JD.
Yeah.
And that guy there, man, he got in there and how he go at a record or how he think about a record.
Yeah.
When he making his beats, man, it was like, that was a culture shock for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody work like that. Now, it made me have fun and realize, like, just do it.
Yeah.
Y'all be thinking, people be overthinking and doing all this stuff, but Jazzy, just go.
Yeah.
I appreciate that guy.
Out of all of the producers that you don't work with, I mean, which one challenged you the most in that booth, man?
JD, probably.
Yeah.
JD. I think JD challenged me the most. He didn't have to challenge me, though.
Yeah.
we couldn't find no hook for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, my hook was what goes up must come down, but we ain't coming down. We be the same old clown giving you pound, pretending they probably when you leave time to go around running their mile, man. I thought that was hook. I thought I killed it.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. That was like, Nelly was like, I think that's how your verse sound started off. So I just went in there and I got frustrated. And I just went in there and laid 3 verses down. So the verses was done, and then I came back the next day and I said what I said. Like, that was the hook. Like, what the hook gonna be? I just kept asking Nelly like all the time, like, man, shut up though. But what the hook gonna be? Messing around. I think that was one of the most challenging joints, because we don't never do verses first. Even though I'm a 16 boy spitter, we never do verse first. We always come up with a concept and a hook first. But it felt like that beat felt like I don't give a damn. I just want to rap on this mother.
Bust on that thing.
Yeah, so it was one of them joints, and I did that.
Yeah.
Follow my mind.
What are some of your favorite memories from that time, man? Being a young man, being able to travel the world. I mean, you own movie soundtracks, getting Grammys and all of this extra stuff. What were some of your best memories from that time?
No, I'm just playing. But my best my favorite artist is Andre 3000, Outkast together for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I recorded my album at Stank On You.
Oh,
so that did me right there. That was the highlight of my whole little jump right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Big Boy came in one time. Dre didn't come. Andre didn't come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was a little moment right there. I got Sleepy Brown on the album.
Hey, tell me what it was like getting sleepy in there. Then I know that boy Gip did some time over there with y'all too, man.
Get my brother. We did some things, man. did some things, man. But yeah, Sleepy came and represent for the dungeon. You know what I'm saying? So that made something. I'm a Goody Mob. I'm Dungeon Family out. And I tell you, that's how I learned how to rap. That's how I went to school. That's what I was bumping on. I stole my little cousin's little play school radio. That's what I was bumping, and you know what I'm saying? So to have that them boys right there, and then to have Gip in my ear now, you know what I'm saying? Just a period, like, you know, that's where life at.
What is some of the best advice that you get from them OGs, man?
Consistency. Don't stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I see them, they ain't stop. They don't stop. Don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it look like because you ain't in a super duper limelight that you not working, but I'm gonna tell you now, Murph Dirty 4 days a week.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a big ass world. People got to realize that it's 6.7 some billion people in this world. Period. Right. So somebody dancing somewhere, or somebody kicking it somewhere, and you just because you in one place all the time don't mean I gotta be in that same place all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm everywhere. I might be in a city that no rappers go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm my business mind, I'm bringing them rappers back to there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can't get them. And it don't be the fact that they can't afford to get them. It's the fact that they can't even talk to their managers or they booking agencies. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring it to where we got our own overseas here. We don't even know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's some places where I got this weekend. Lafayette, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's that's my whole thing. Like, everybody will go to Indianapolis, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody been to the other places that's there. And that's what it's like 5 cities in each of these states that got that. You know what I'm saying? College towns, big college towns, and so I eat it up.
I can definitely dig that. Lastly, Murph.
That's where the real love at anyway, and you'll find out. It's up close and personal too. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you if you whack or not, for real.
When it comes to the love, I mean, when it comes to your fans, what is some of the crazy stuff that you done seen? Because y'all had a real cult following.
Yeah, that's a good word. We do got a cult following. I still got some 40-year-olds with my poster still on their wall. Like, their husband's probably mad. I'm still on your wall at 45, straight up and down. I'm not taking it down. We know, baby. The man licking that tattoo that say dirty. But nah, I think that come with building that foundation. You know what I'm saying? But we done had some crazy stuff. I'm talking about driving 4-5 states just with a baby and stuff like that. Be like, yo, this is yours.
Yeah.
Like, who is you though? I gotta have sex with you first. All these Jesus babies, man. What's up, man? Where Joseph at, man?
What was going through your mind when they whipped out the Jesus baby on you, man?
Hey, man, I don't know nothing about it. I know I'm king. I need a rubber deal bad because I don't even remember ever in my life taking it off. Because every time I took it off, I got a baby. So I know I ain't taking off nothing. First of all, I gotta have sex with you, mama. At least do that part. Like come with the come on.
Exactly.
But she was trying to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nelly had a gang of that show up on your doorsteps like, I don't know you, lady. I've never had sex with you ever. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't acting crazy, we probably could have a little sex. You missing out. You tripping. You drove all the way this way, brought a baby. You could have brought nothing. You could have worked something out. Now you here with a baby talking about we done did it. I don't know you, lady.
I mean, when y'all coming from the hood, though, and y'all experiencing that kind of stuff, what is going through your ghetto mind, though? Because that's got to be surreal when you're thinking, you come from chasing women and still, you know, you're getting your pick of the litter, but then when they coming with the Jesus babies every 5 minutes and all of this extra
We came
stuff.
up in a little cool era, man. We came up in an era where you got a lot of money for record sales. We came up in an era where you got shows like Punk'd.
Yeah.
That kept us cool.
Yeah.
See, Punk kept me cool, so everything was fake to me. Anytime you said something, it's a setup. I'm cool. I'm up out of here. So you ain't finna do nothing crazy. Like, I ain't finna spaz out on you.
Yeah.
Nothing, because I think it's something going down. I think it's a
Exactly.
camera somewhere right now. Watch it. You know what I'm saying? Actually, yeah. But nah, that's straight up. Like, so I think shout out to Kushner, man. You know what I'm saying? That show saved my life a few times because I be nervous about situations, made me think about stuff twice and 3 times.
Yeah.
So I won't do nothing stupid.
Exactly.
That was that was our TMZ. You just know Punk coming, it's coming. I know it's coming. Somehow you about to get punked, bro.
Yeah. Now, speaking about the money back then in the game, how do you feel like it's changed right now to this digital age where folks ain't even trying to get with a major label no more? But back then, I mean, that was the goal and the dream.
Yeah, that was a goal and a dream, but the dream really, like, let's get down to it. People wanted a record deal, but people wanted money.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't doing nothing but skipping it straight to the money.
Yeah.
They ain't worried about it. We had to do a 9-month promo for Country Grammar. We went to cities, and I know we was going to clubs, and I seen flyers on the ground, and our faces on that flyer. Those places used to be sold out. You didn't know that at Hot 107.9 that Country Grammar was number 1. Yeah. We ain't reading no billboards. We don't know. Yeah. So we going around there, boom, I come see you. We do an interview. They got me going to an after party. You know, the reps for the that's what the reps for the label got me going to an after party. We don't know that they done raked up 15. You know what I'm saying? 12s and 15. You get 0 now because you think it's promo. You don't know. They happy. We wonder why the refs was so happy all the time. Back then, bro, we used to be in them vans heated. I'm talking about off of 8-hour layovers and tired and going terrible hotels. We 3 in a room, all type of stuff for about 9 months straight. And that whole time, them reps and stuff used to be clean.
Jugging.
They used to have on the cologne with the doom. We smelling like old reefer. They in that mud clean, getting that bread. We start getting like, look, hand out manager like 2000s and stuff like that. And we thought about it. And then as you know, that mother blew up like no other, sold $2 million about 2 months. And we found out everything. Like, oh, you jokers. Yeah. That's what y'all was doing. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your paper, but you should be a middleman fee. You shouldn't be the big fee. If we getting paid if they gonna pay us for the joint, don't middleman our joint. You act like you giving it to the label. You're doing it. Cause you set it up. So now you in the radio dude and got, y'all got this whole party going with Murphy. And if I don't show up though, they got something to do with my spins, my everything. Ooh. Like dang, you done broke the radio heart, man. You didn't show up to the date. But if we show up, it's free and they got super duper paid. You feel what I'm saying? So like I learned that. And I ain't learned that till I'm young, so I didn't see none of it. Ali and them all, anytime we had problems, Ali and Nelly and them all knew about it. I ain't know about nothing. I ain't. Just where the weed, where the girls. Like, let's go. And where I need to spit at. Let's get it.
Yeah.
About 010, 08, when I started doing my independent thing, I started seeing it clearly like, oh. Yeah. So now, it's the difference is now, the new artist, he going to there. Like, he got a singer, they wonder why, like, man, he ain't even got no songs. And he just got 12 racks on you real quick and so at the thing, did 2 songs. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But they came to see him because they came to see that song. Exactly. He's getting that money now. Mm-hmm. So that's what I like about the game. It ain't none of that other stuff in there. Now I'm hiring that rep. I can hire you now. Come on. Like, and you'll get the real money you're supposed to get. You ain't supposed to be smelling and looking better than me right now in my show. And I'm on the flyer and I ain't know. And I'm thinking we just promo. So I ain't washed my face good or none when we was at the hotel because we came from the thing. You telling me I'm late. I got to go to the radio. We got to be over there at 10:30 right at the next spot. It's right downstairs. Y'all don't even worry about it. We going to go in. It's going to be cool. We get in there. It's set up like a show. This ain't no promo. I thought I was coming in shaking hands, kissing babies. Y'all got it set up like a show. I'm talking about people at the gate waiting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, I'm talking about we had people fainting, all types of, we on promo. We never knew that we was on them flyers and the song was so big in that place, bro. I don't know if we was on mic, but I'm talking about it was real. I was like, dang, that's deep. But now I see it clearly, like where to spend the bread, how to spend it, where to put it. You know what I'm saying? And the labels, see it now, they just trying to be that now. Yeah. So they fired all them, and now they outsource them too. Yeah. Same way an artist do. So that's why they don't go to labels, because the same bread you spend, I can spend. Yeah. And my profit margin might be different. But if I get with you, my profit margin might not be what I need it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I deal on. Right now, I ain't got to sell trillion records. Whatever I sell, I just spend less. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that part of it. Yep. This cost me such and such to make, I'm going to do that. Now it's online. It don't cost me nothing to make. It costs me a yearly fee. So let's do it. You know what I'm saying, sir? And I'm going profit margin. That's all I'm thinking. I'm turning to 20 to 150. I'm not thinking about nothing else. Mm-hmm. Everybody else can think about all that. You can try to be better than him. You can have all the fame you want. Yep. You can have that. I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
When you think about the fame, how did that fame affect y'all, man?
Fame don't really affect you unless you're an asshole, period, from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Or if you cruel to people, period. You know what I'm saying? We come from great grandmas and good humans. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Daddies weren't there, so we know how to treat certain people, like, because we know how we want to be treated. Exactly. Fame never got me. I was too humble, and I think that might be my downfall in this game. Not seeing me as much is because I'm too humble sometimes. Like, I don't play the fame part correctly. You have to play that game. Diddy and them tell you got to play that game.
Tell me about that game, though, Murphy, because a lot of real...
You got to be ready. You either in the game or you not. Yeah. That's all it is. You in the game, play it. You need the change. You need it. Like, it's going to be in the game. Yeah. I stay in my lane. I just don't go cross that line. That's why I say I ain't in that race. I don't deal like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm dropping more projects than you. I'm gonna drop more singles than you. I'm going to do all that. I'm just not in there. I'm not in the radio chase. I'm not in none of that no more, because I feel like it shouldn't be no middleman to my fans, and I feel like I definitely shouldn't be paying for no spin. Yeah. Because the people, if it's for the people, unless you lying to me like the government, because if it's for the people gonna say what they want you to play. Yeah. So I need to convince the people first to convince you. That's true. So a lot of people be skipping, man, why you ain't playing my record, huh, man? What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to tell them, like, go to them first, and they'll tell me what to play, because I can't piss them off. My gigs say I got to make them happy. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? When I'm spinning, I gotta spin what they like. That's right. So if they don't like it yet, get them on it, and then I can be on it. Don't come to me first. I ain't the first.
Now, answer me this, though, Murph. What do you think about the industry? Because, see, maybe back then you might have had to play the game a little harder, but with this digital platform, it brings the people straight to your face. Yeah. So you ain't really got to deal with as much of an industry middleman going to the people. So do you still think that it's necessary to play the game when going straight to the people? Yeah. Or talk to me about that.
You better still shake hands and do everything you need to do. Like, people think they can live on a computer. It's cool, but you only get so far, bro. You think you got 1 million trillion fans, but your timeline don't give off that. That is a computer. It is programmed. When you send out a tweet, it's only going to go to certain people. When you send out that second tweet, it go to another certain people. When you send out that third, fourth, it starts going right. So you send that 10th tweet, that's when everybody going to see it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that got to be in a row. That can't be no, I did it at 1 and then 6 and then 9. Nah. So who going to be on it? You know what I'm saying? That's who wins. It's like who going to be in charge of it. And you got to control that. So me personally, I know for a fact you got to get out to these cities. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Prince route. Yeah. I'm straight to my fans. You buy a ticket to my show, you get the city free. Exactly. It's a route to this. That's all I'm thinking about.
I mean, how do you feel when you realize that your people done stayed down with you all this time, man? Because when you said 17 years earlier, you messed my head up with that.
It's real.
Because it don't seem like it was no 17 years ago.
Straight up.
You see what I'm saying? That really messed me up right there. Oh. How do you feel 17 years later your people still down with you, though?
I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop grown as a mug now.
Yeah.
You know, Obama listen to hip-hop. Like,
exactly.
it's grown. Hip-hop ain't. The kids, they told you they ain't buying no records. So who you think buying records? You know, it's our generation that was when they came up with us. Those people are the still record buyers. Yeah. The older people who are older than them, they do the 80s and them. If it ain't Rakim and them coming out, they not buying it. But our people, that middle range, that when we came out, the Ja Rules and all that era, and the 50 and the M and Yonder, our fans still buy stuff. So if you put it out and you get it to them and they know about it, they gonna mess with you. Yeah. And that's all it's about, is awareness, getting it out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I cheat myself, like, with the awareness part. That's all it is. Because I draw projects all the time, but you wouldn't know because I don't. Sometimes I just go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of other ventures that I venture off in, but in reality, it's nothing but awareness. Because as long as the consistency there, it's about people being aware. Especially if it's good music. I don't do nothing but great stuff. Exactly. And it's like, it won't, but I don't care how great it is, if you don't get people aware of it, they ain't gonna know. Exactly. What you don't know, you don't know. Now, earlier you was talking about being humble and you felt like your humility is what hurt you. Why do you think that the humility hurts real players? Because from what I get off the game, a lot of the realest folks in the game are humble. You see what I'm saying? Sure. It's the ones that ain't humble is the ones that really ain't the realest one. Yeah. But why do you feel like that affected you? It affected me because I won't do the rapper stuff. You got to do the rapper stuff. I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hang in the VIP and pop bottles. I hang at the bar and take the girls as they come up. I hang by the girls' bathroom. I'm a creep. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do it different than me. I'm out in the crowd with the people, chilling until it get too crazy where I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I don't go in looking for, you know what I'm saying? I don't like being in the VIP looking at each other. That is the worst. Everybody fishballing us. Like, this stupid. I want to go down there with them, the party down there, and we fighting to be up here. I'm talking about people fighting dudes. Dudes are straight struggling to get past the security to get up here. For what, bro? You ain't even getting a free drink from the VIP part. Like, I can see if your boys got the liquor. Man, I need to get next to them because I don't want to go buy the $20 liquor that Atlanta be selling me. I want to hit that. You ain't even doing that, bro. You just here to stand. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'll meet me down here. And it kind of messes with. And then I'm friends with a super duper trooper star. Yeah. So it's like, he look at me like, hey, you don't want to hang out with me no more. I'm like, we be down there chilling, and he can't have that kind of fun. Yeah. He gotta stay in that VIP. I can't. I ain't got to. That's one thing about my career, and that's what you know. And it's a good and a bad and everything. That's my good. My good is I can go to Walmart and buy my drawers. Yeah. You can't. You can, but it's gonna be what you finna do? Yeah. Now what you finna do? Oh, TMZ drawers buyer. They just stupid. It's just too much now because everybody TMZ. It ain't just TMZ now. Yeah. It's you TMZ. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like that. Like, so I can play that. Yeah. And I take advantage of it. And my bro probably I trip off and now he don't say nothing. But I know he probably be like, damn, man, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all out there kicking it. I gotta be stupid up with these people I really don't like. Exactly. You know so yeah. Now, how do you feel about the social media part of the game now where you got your social media beefs? I mean, you got stuff being leaked on social media and folks getting caught up in social media on a regular basis when that really wasn't available back then. I don't think nothing changes. Just because it's the internet don't mean nothing. This ain't no different from beepers. Yeah. You still getting caught up. Mm-hmm. You silly. She took a picture of you while you was sleeping. You stupid. It's just that. It's just that little stuff. It's like little player stuff that you just supposed to not do and deal with. As an entertainer, you got to know what you're doing. Like, if you a football player, you need a driver. You just drink, bro. Don't drive. Because you know if y'all get in trouble, it's different from somebody else getting in trouble. Mm-hmm. Your trouble is different from theirs. Yeah. So you just got to know that, have knowledge of self and move like that. That's why I don't think it's no different. It's just we get dumber. Yeah. We just get careless. It's more drugs out. They getting careless. I see it. Like, are you careless? You just straight doze. I watch it. I'm on that medicinal. I know, and I get the little nod sometimes. Like, dang, boy, I thought you supposed to nod on heroin only. Well, I'm talking about the chronic will have you nodding. So I'm just thinking about all these little situations where people be in. Like, you went to sleep and heavy sleep, and she just in that mug showering in your shit, just flossing on the snap on all in your bathroom, showing your comb.
Yeah,
like no, that's Lil Wayne comb. I'm cool on it.
I can dig it. Murphy, you got anything else you want to get off your chest, my dog?
Nothing but love, man, to all the people trying to come up, man. Do it. Like, don't be thinking about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Being your being and do what you need to do, man. You can do whatever you want to do. Quit waiting. You know what I'm saying? I think we wait so much. You know what I'm saying? Go for your paper first, but the stuff you love, go try to do it while you making your paper. Like, don't be scared.
I can definitely dig that with Murph.
Appreciate
you coming through this thing, my
all
dog.
day, man. Appreciate you, man.
100. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
The best. You heard him.
Radio shout is Hot 107.9. I need that too, boy.
Yeah, I gotta get you.